I'm here. Had some things going on in the background I had to take care of, get some food and all that. But it's solo, it's fine. Let me pop this up. So, as the title says, let me pop that up. This is gonna be the final stream of Lobotomy Corp. Not having very much fun with it these days, and yeah, I figured I can make some room for some more fun content. So this slot is either going to be taken over by Party Hard 2, but if I can get the Shoutcaster I'm trying to get for that, if depending on their availability, this will be taken over by Potato Man Seeks the Truth, and my attempts at achievement runs, which is probably going to be 1 or 2 streams, not going to very much. I doubt I can go with that for very long. And then from there, this will either become Metro, where I'm gonna go back the level and restart it because I'm out of air, or I just say fuck it and I start Dead Space. That's what's gonna happen with Monday streams now, because there are Monday streams now. Because Thursday, the Burb here is gonna be joining me for some Super Mario Galaxy, which is poised to come out on the Switch 2 on Thursday. So I'm going to play the Wii version and have some fun with that. Wednesdays is still going to be Dog Island. Thursday afternoons is still going to be Traveler's Rest. Friday is still going to be Burb Gaming. Divinity this week and future weeks, I don't know if I can know, until we get to Divinity 2. Tuesdays is still going to be Dark Souls, or at the very least Corey Gaming. There might be some more Don't Starve in there the way things are going, but we'll see. And Saturdays, I'm still filibustering till that update I'm waiting for comes through. Maybe I'll do something else if I find something that piques my interest. I have a few games that I want to play, just casually and for fun, so maybe I'll boot one of those up. Maybe. I don't know. But yeah, that said, right now it's gonna be, if I hit first day, that would have been end of stream. I'm done with Lobotomy Corp, because I'm not starting over just to have this be the last stream. That would be, nah. Continue. Oh yeah, the Wells cheers, that's right. Do I want to remember what you were? I don't think I do. Did not mean to click out. Gregory and Corey. It's also just getting too much to manage in like a fun manner. I've never paid really much for these management type games. This was an exception because it was all the anomalies and stuff. I can speak English coherently. All the anomalies and stuff made it fun, but we're getting to a point where it's like too much. And I'm just not having fun with it. I'm finding myself focusing too much on the game, not being able to engage enough, and I'm just kind of over it. So yeah. That's what this comes down to. So let's begin. Let's pause. Let's evaluate. Alright, so I remember what needs to be done. You, Insight Brown. You, Attachment, Erica. Yes. You, Attachment, Sport. You, Attachment, Xavier. You, Interact, Yuki. You, Insight, Burb. You, Attachment, Anastasia. You, Instinct, Tatiana. You stay the fuck away from me. You instinct wonder, you insight Kelly, you attachment of Nicola. You are a pain in my ass. Fucking remember you now. You, I don't remember what worked well on you. Insider instinct. Okay. We were having insight work from Corp and from you. What was going on here? I'm gonna assume it was somewhere around insight with Gregory. Child is easy enough to deal with. This one, that's a problem. Let me just make sure insight works. Yep, you're going insane. Yep. Actually, I'm pretty sure I disbarred anyone working on them, as it tends to go badly. I'm remembering now. Fuck. Right. You get an insight from Corey. You go hit the thing. You go love the thing. You go watch the thing. Love. Watch. Hit. Love. Love again. Got you. There's no pattern. Touch, centrally. Hit. Love. Pray. Prayers have been answered. Who else? Just one. Nope. There we go. Granny. Alright, now we go and talk to the small child again. And we go beat up the shoes again. Yeah, that just requires one more use, lovely. Or 20. It was honestly quite lofty and far away. Ugh. Shoes. Love the kid. Watch the Verdalta. This is my high yield unit, honestly. You were only visited once, so let's have Kelly visit you and Tatiana go see the punishing bird. Not Tatiana. Not anymore. That's Angelica. $200. Jingle, 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 jingle. Yep, we're halfway to our quota. Many wondered how such a large tree could prosper all the way out in the barren outskirts. Life forms who consumed the sap became its nutrients. Sooner or later, the tree simply reaped from what it sowed. Ah, well. Luckily for Yuki, they're done touching the tree. Something's not right. Why is this going off? Is this the problem? Nope, that's not the problem. Get Rob's back up. Lovely, lovely. Do that. Do that. Lovely. Just go beat up the shoot again, why not? Who's my shoot beater upper? You're my shoot beater upper. You, go be nice to the child. And you, sorry Burb, you're watching Rudolta again. What you're good at? Wow. Into the work order. Alright, where is everyone? Suppress the dawn. Suppress the dawn. Suppress the dawn. Ooh, the dawn's coming to them. How lovely. And there's only one of you left. So, Burb, you're on suppression duty. Congratulations. You're the only thing I need to be worried about. But just to be sure, let's go take a look at everyone. Healthy. 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 Not so healthy. Not so healthy. Let me keep an eye on that one. That went louder than I thought it was going to. I'm sorry, OBS chats. That's not correct, but hopefully that'll be less deafening next time. Overall, this is just an ambient game. I didn't realize it was gonna deafen everyone. You gotta be nice to. Who's screaming? Anyone important? No? Great. You go beat up the shoes again. I'm highly reliant on this department. And sure, Mikola go there. Kelly go there. Oh yeah, you're shitting yourself. Yeah, okay. Go on, Tatiana. You got this. Oh, Rudolta's mad. Why is Rudolta mad? Good, 12 to 18. Bad. I'm not sure that's thingy. Oh, thank God. Oh, lovely. Much better than what this gives you. Employee under spell! Oh, fuck! Fuck. Me. Corey! Corey! You're supposed to stay away from the... God damn it. Hit what weapons do people have? Yeah, that's not the type of damage I need you doing. Let's go look at suppression. Alright, we want Burb suppressing Corey. Adulta gets these two. And now we pray. Did. Please. Who'd also dealt with it? Where the fuck? There he is. Run away. How's it looking up here? Good help. Verb, go suppress Tatiana. Oh! Corey killed Verb. I'm gonna step away, chat. Give me a minute. And just like that, I'm back. Do that, do that. Okay, we're back on this. Thank you to Bab. Ah, okay, who? Not you. Anyone else is tolerable. Lovely. Okay, I can handle this. Just gotta make sure it's someone without high insight. Which is everybody. I'll give it to Mikla to be safe. Lovely. Who's out? Kelly. Wait for Mikla. And you get back to beating the dog. You get back to beating up the shoes. You go do that. You go do that. You go do that. You're all good. Do what you gotta do. Make sure I read this chat. Make sure nobody's going out to attack. The money rolling. Insight high. Attachment. Beat up the shoes. Go attach to the child again. I guess Corey, go watch the damn drinks. Yeah, that concerns me. Armor can't escape, fine. Do that. Go do that. Trying to fuck no 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 no. Oh. That was very, very close. Yes, yes, yes. Alright, lovely. Shit. Could you not, Corey? Could you not panic? Oh, you were drinking a can of Welch's. Cheers. Fair enough. Okay. Anyway, go back to beating up the shoes. Talk to the child. Watch Rudolta. What else? What else? What else? Who's the last person to work on the bear? Kelly. So that means Mikola here, Kelly here. Alright, we need someone to beat up the shoes again. And we'll have another attachment with you. Mikola goes and does an insight. Kelly attaches to the bear. Oh shit, that's not going well. Why is that not going well? Go beat up some shoes again. Happy Teddy was Kelly, so now we stop and we see that everything's okay. Oh shit. Alright. Hodge. We have Welch's needs to be viewed by Corp. This needs to be used by Mikola. This needs to be used by Wanda. Punishing birds up there. Fine. Alright. Ew, Granny. Oh, Granny's not gonna do anything that Granny's not already doing. So let's go do the armor. Yeah. Yeah, insight, sure. Beat up the shoes. a child. Oh, thank God. Alright. Everything is fine. We're gonna keep a close eye on Gregory. Because now that we're in the clear, Gregory's gonna go visit the slime before we wrap up. There we go. Gregory's sanity is full. What do I do with the slime? What's my norm here? Insight work. Now we hop to it. Got some points to spend there. Okay, well, I'll figure out something else. I'm not restarting that day just because I lost Gregory. It's annoying, sure, but not worth the restart. The Snow Queen, great. It was so sad that she had to leave her dear friends behind, so she came with the brilliant idea. This magical bullet can truly hit anyone, just like you say. Okay, you know, we're going for the magical bullet. Notes from a crazed researcher. After the moment, destined to lose. Literally makes itself into the safest place on Earth. To the new manager. I've heard you're a valuable asset to the corporation, contributing greatly to the prosperity of our company. I ask that you please keep up the good work with your capable assistant, Angela. You will not find me in this place at the moment, but I believe we will come face to face soon. Lobotomy Corporation will never forget your devotion and effort. I look forward to meeting with you. Kind regards, A, CEO of Lobotomy Corporation. You received a new document written by A himself. Perhaps you're being recognized now. A is on a rather long journey currently. As all journeys have to end, the final destination will be home, this place. Sometimes I imagine myself on a journey too, accumulating memories while looking at the world I have never seen before. The day still lies cold, but we know the... What was that sound? That, Jesus Christ. But we know that the winter frost is almost over. Strong voice. Can you see the flowers budding up through the snow? You can see the heart attack I had. Hey, manager. I'm Tefereth. Nice to meet you. I'm Tefereth, too. Are you two twins? Of course we are. Isn't it obvious? We're twins. But if your question is rather, are we biological twins, then no. In other words, trying to differentiate us is meaningless. We're in charge of Central Command Team. The department for Central Command is a huge one, so there are two of us to handle everything. Like two peas in a pod. Isn't that fortunate, seeing as you survived your duties long enough to meet us? I won't have to bore you with the basics of things like abnormalities and how to manage them, right? If you turn out to be disappointment, I know that not even your status as manager will let you get away with it. I know you'll do fine, manager. Here's a word of advice. I'm not liking those upper Sephiroth you've gotten used to, so don't treat me like I'm one of them. They're a bunch of idiots. But in technical aspects, we're not so different. What I'm trying to say is the uppers are only good at pretending to be busy, when they don't even have that much to begin with. I can't even believe we're considered to be Sephiroth. We're all considered to be Sephiroth. Anyway, the Central Command Department is where the true story starts. I don't care if it disappoints you or gives you encouragement. All I care about is that you have a good performance in your work. I hope that you find some encouragement here. Hey, Tefrith. Hi, Netzak. Since you're both Tefrith, I guess that counts as you both greeting me. So here's the plan for the joint operation drill between Safety Team and Central Command tomorrow. Please look it over. Look it over? I bet I'll have to rewrite the entire thing from scratch. Just leave it over here, Netzak. I'll give it a review and let you know. Tefrith, you're too soft. There's no need to be kind to an addict like Netzak. You might end up catching upper layer syndrome. That way. Speaking of that, that plan of yours came 2 days later than I requested. But Netzak can work. But Netzak can work fine when he's motivated too. You know that. Results are not the problem here. The point is, Lady Angela is way too easy on us. If I were her, I would have punished this addict right away at the first infraction. That please, yes, Zoid. All right. Why don't you two go have some serious discussion on implementing a penalty point system? I bet it'll be productive. Oh, just be quiet. Buzz off to that upper layer of yours where you belong. I was about to. See ya, Tefrith. Yeah, bye, Nestak. The upper Sephiroth have it way too easy. Not that the middle Sephiroth are any better in my eyes. I like our middle Sephiroth. They're cheerful and make me laugh. How many times do I have to tell you you shouldn't laugh so easily? We have to be strict, stern, and stoic. We are the centermost, the central command team. Don't worry, Tefrith. I know. By the way, don't we have something to discuss with the manager? Oh, manager, you're still here? Well, I have an assignment for you. Don't even think about slacking off. The manager will do fine like he always does. And he could fail too, like he always does. Okay. Expansion level. Fucking hell. Okay. Did I even get any? I got 22. Yep, we've read this already. Higher. Clear Hod's mission number 5. Clear Tethroff mission 3. Complete work process. Malakuth mission 4. Tethroff mission 3. Suppress 4 abnormalities. Alright, nothing. So let's... Honestly, all the teams up here are doing just fine. I'm even just gonna bring Yuki down here since all these two are dealt with. Let's get everyone up. One more person if I need to. Let's ego and let's... Eating its wing beat with Pestilence. Lamarcus, Lamarcus gets this. Corey gets that, I should say. Lamarcus is gonna get one of those. Squeeze, Sari. You get that. Oh, Yuki doesn't have anything, that's a problem. Okay, Yuki, you get Engulfing Dream. Lamarcus gets that, and Lamarcus's suit is going to be... Let's... Yeah, fuck it. Let's go with that one. Begin management. Who do I got? You're the bullet. I can pay you to suppress something for me, maybe? We're gonna assume insight's the way with Lamarcus. Eden. Go deal with that. Welchers, Corey. You beat up shoes. You attach. You watch. You fight. You attach. You watch. You attach. Fight. Not attach. You attach. You attach. You attach. Alright, these are our two mysteries of the day, so let's see what happens. Alright, where's the Quailoff counter going off? Fuck, okay, we're dead anyway, so this is sacrificial round. Insight seems to be working well. Those boxes have blood on them. What do you mean end usage? Are you just gonna sit in there until... You seem to be friendlier than I thought you'd be. 3 minutes required time. Lovely. Void Dream escaped. Oh. What are you doing with your gun? What? Did he kill the entire department? Fucking excuse me? Yeah, you know, Wonder, I'm nervous too. just happened? Shelter from the 27th of March? Any subject who enters the shelter will be immune to all forms of damage. However, this does not apply to damage caused by 0-0991. Furthermore, the subject's HP and SP will slowly start recovering the moment they enter the shelter. A bomb shelter that complete. What the fuck? What the fuck? You just killed everyone. Yeah, managerial guides. Requesting aid from them is permitted. They're 10% of current energy. However, the bullets can penetrate and damage anything. Furthermore, 7th bullet will not fire where you desired, so you must plan ahead wisely. The counter lowered by 3 when justice lowered. When the work result was normal, the cry low. Why did you kill everyone? The devil ultimately wished for despair? What do you mean? You just got killed everyone in the goddamn fucking control department. Is that what this is? The training team. You just eliminated the training team and did a damage to their production rates, apparently. Half. Why? What did you do? What did you even... Void Dream's fine. Anastasia from Safety died. Why did Anastasia from Safety die? Yeah, everyone died. What happened? Retry the day. Yeah, okay. Hey, Lamarcus. You fucking Eden, go in there. Lamarcus, I want you to go look at the fucker. And we're not doing anything else. Punishing birds escaped. Okay. Please don't do anything to... You get No, wait, hold on. No, 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 no! If it can escape, it will escape. That's what the shelter does. I'm assuming. If it can, it will. Thankfully, nothing in that department can escape. Only Pompidou's an issue here. This is the scary one. Honestly, this is the terrifying one. Melting love broke out. Okay. You. I'm calling you in. Because melting love is a problem. A bullet? Okay, I understand now. I was the fool for thinking I knew how bullets worked. Oh, Tatiana's from safety team has gone nuts. Huh. I have a few ideas as to why. What's her time at on you? Flame Burb strongly captivated by the red shoes. No. No Burb. No. No Burb. No. 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 Who died now? Everyone. You know, we're just... Wonder's captivated by the red shoes? Okay. Oh, you're not moving. Oh, lovely. Void Dream. Yep. So here's what we're doing, chat. We're just gonna... 3 minutes, huh? Yep, we're just gonna... Brown, huh? Okay. Really? You think punishing Burbs really are concern here? What the hell even is brown? Oh, sure, okay, yep, okay, where's brown? Oh, there you are. Who broke out? You broke out. Oh, I don't even have the money to hire you. Fair enough. All right. Company P wished to construct the safest place on Earth. As such, the interior of the shelter houses a large number of non-perishable goods, which would allow anyone who stayed inside to survive for an extremely long period of time. If any subject remains in the shelter for more than 30 seconds, the Quilef counter randomly chooses an abnormality currently contained in the facility will fall to 0. Such phenomenon will repeatedly occur to all containment units until the subject exits the shelter from the 27th of March. Thanks to the shelter, that selected refugee were safely shielded from the ocean of endless screams and bloodshed. However, the shelter while perfectly safe on the inside, alters the reality of the outside to be even more hopeless. It literally makes itself into the safest place on Earth. I understand now. You're a bitch. Retry of the day. Where's my fucking wrist rest? How did I lose a wrist rest? That's the question. Yeah, okay, so it's 30 seconds. 30 seconds equals pain and unimaginable suffering. Begin management. And it doesn't help that I have Mr. fucking Sniper over here. Okay. Order usage. Lamarcus. Nope. Order usage Eden. Lamarcus goes and watches. End usage. So does it have to be 30 seconds straight? Oh, I'm a feather this. We're gonna just get some more insight. And we end it, and we start it again. And we end it, and we start it again. And we end it, and we start it again. What the f- Were you just mad at Eden? Non-escaping entity, that's good to confirm. You like insight work? Yeah, we're gonna save this till everything else is nice and sorted. We're just gonna... Because we need to figure out why he randomly shoots. That's what I need to figure out. Lucky for me. Who else is upset? The book. The book doesn't need to be worried about. Am I eye on you? And I'm being called away, so I'll be back. Busy, busy day. Alright, there we go. Now, okay, requesting permitted. They've agreed to perform the request at the expense of energy. The bullets they fire can penetrate into anything. Furthermore, their seventh bullet will not fire where you desire. Counter lowered when Rin, whose justice was lower than 3, completed work. Interesting. Work result was normal, counter lowered. Work result was bad, lowered high. When a Quailov counter hit 0, they willfully fired a bullet towards a random location. Is that the problem? Don't let the counter drop. Good to know. Let's do another insight with Lamarcus and let's pump up those work numbers. I should not have sent Lamarcus back in here so quickly. He just needs to get one more right. And again, just clean slate through the department. That's on me, because there's no way to stop one once it starts. Would have pulled him out if I could have. Is there a way to stop work? I should really look into that. Oh, that could have been bad. Thankfully, he just shot at the end of the hallway. Worry about unlocking shit with him later. Yeah, let's try the work we're feeding, sure. Said something about, hell no, wrong one. Said something about justice. Which, to be frank, I don't have many people of high justice. We'll try an insight with Corey. See if that goes any better. Der Freischütz? Der Freischütz. Freischütz? Freischütz. It's German, that much I know. Very low, then high, high, high. Okay, so I guess... scary as it is, let's go for the repression. Of course. Bad result, bad. Okay, so no doing repression until I build someone specifically to repress him. Justice needs to be 3 or higher, I think. So for now, Lamarcus is gonna still handle him. And I will try to raise his repression if I'm still going. Oh, shoot. Brown is captivated by the shoes. Where's Brown? Well, I tell you what, I'm gonna be using that magic bullet on the slime and praying. That's fine. Hi. Why are you performing so poorly this time? Can you not? Fine. I do want to see how this works. Yeah. Excuse me. What? Does it have to be like more directly on top? I'm gonna just spend all my energy to figure out how this works at this point. Yep. The bullet, not even worth it. At least not for that one. And that was way too loud. Go make nice with the damn thing. Marcus needs to go. Yeah, goddamn it. Hi, sport.
RS42 Sport just
You want to be here but so bad, get to work. Go talk to the fragment of the universe and try not to lose your mind. How dare you give me money? Good job. Did your job perfectly. Yeah. That's about right. Oh, that was a good neck crack. Oh. Why? You killed everybody! Thank you, Siri. Here's the problem. I don't know how to stop them from doing that. All evidence indicates I can't. One of the many reasons this will be the last stream of this game. Punishing Bird escaping is fine. They're gonna go, beat up on a sinner, come back, and just be happy. Punishing Bird is not a concern to me. Ignore the meat slapping sounds from Punishing Bird. Yep. 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 Uh-huh. Yep. Yep. Uh-huh. Go off, Queen. Yep. And just like that, they're done. No, 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 no. Oh, Yuki. Come on. Come on. Just live. You live, you don't fire your gun. Uh-huh. Well, good. Look at that. Fucking miracle. Give me you. Give me you. I need you occupied. Okay, he's one of the ones that's angry. Who's the other one? Welchers? I can do Welchers. Marcus, go. No escape. Everything will be... Yep, we're all good. No, okay. Is there anyone I need to evacuate out of here? No. Anyone that looks like they're coming down here? No. Bunch of nobodies. Inside with Lamarcus. And someone beat up the shoes, and someone go beat up the armor and do that. Sport, stop being lazy, get to work. Attachment. That should be fine. It's fine. Lamarcus died? Honestly? Okay. I get the magic bullet in the suit. 45 and 50. That is a cool set. Sorry that Lamarcus had to die for that, but... You just stay patient. We'll get to you another day now. Now we have your story in full. So, beat up some shoes. Now, I need someone from that department to be free. Up here is the best place, I guess. I hate it. costs how much? 10% of current energy. Yeah, I'm not giving 24 energy for this. Bert. Get out of there. Nicola lost their mind. Yuki's mental corruption. Eden's mental corruption. If I fire this shot, is it gonna like hit anyone else? Anyone else at risk? Nope. Okay. Nicola's dead. Kelly, get away. Did like no damage. Alright. I should have read that guy's story first, but it is what it is. There's nothing I can do about it. Beat up. Be nice. Be nice. Hooray. Right, but shoot. Escaped in the damn nick of time. D-Jam is having an amazing. Okay, you're being weirdly nice, but I will try to, I guess. What are you up to? I don't trust when my viewers are nice to me. That's not how the world works anymore. Anymore? Never worked that way, probably. Alright, sorry about that. Things happened in the background, but good moods are good. Glad you're doing well. Genuinely. If not, again, slightly concerned that it means pain in my future. Who the fuck was I having do this to? Probably. Did I have to restart? I had to restart, yep. Oh. What was I doing? You go beat up some shoes. Be nice to Granny. It looks like no one was hurt. Oh. Lamarcus is dead. It's fine. Eden barely dodged that. Go over here. Why is there always burp? Alright. I'm not gonna... I think I'm gonna do about one more day of this, honestly. So, if I'm gonna do that, I'm gonna go out having known this guy's story. So we're just gonna power through this. One more attempt, but above all else, my goal is to get the guy's story. From there, it is what it is. But I want the story, and I want to read the story before I call it on this. Because we're not getting Melting Love's story anytime soon. Or at least not their full story. Unfortunately. And I don't even know where to begin with this one, because they're dangerous. Really? That couldn't have gone worse. You got out with your life. I'll count that as a win, I guess. Beat up the shoes. Play with Granny. It's all the loop is. There we go. It's fixed. I look away for half a second. And half a motherfucking second. Count my lucky stars. Almost at 400. Well, what 6 am I gonna have to worry about? Alright. The room, I can send Eden in quick. This, that's Corey's department. That's not a worry. That is a worry. That is also a worry. That is not a worry. Because if I don't have to use the tools, I won't. But, and Derek, that one's more dangerous. Alright. Stop that immediately. Now we do that. We're gonna do it like this. And when that says 38, and when that says 56, and when that says 17, no, 16, 15, 15, 15 to be safe. Alright, now when that says 34, 33. Alright, and when that says 53, 52. Alright, and finally, when that says 11. Alright, and that's all done. We complete the day with no issues. Oh shit, okay, what am I selecting? Alright, that's interesting enough. Hello, Zana. Snow Queen. Mankind had yearned to build a fertile world for a long time. But what did fertile really mean to them? Is it worthy of all the tales of conflict and pain that took place? Numerous stories began and vanished, and in that process people started to lose faith. Looking at them, some saw despair while others saw hope. At a certain moment, a new civilization was born. Countless things changed in the blink of an eye, along with the emergence of new technologies. All of the wings that kept this world aloft hold at least one singularity. That's right, just as the first humans wanted, those technologies had intention to create a fertile world. People wanted a better world, and that aim for better world set forth new spectacles, a shimmer in a previously unimaginable sight that burst forth to the unprepared mind. Whether or not all that made everyone's life truly fertile is a question we simply won't know the answer to. One thing is certain, it is what enabled me to speak with you now. It seems the employees have become more talkative these days. They seem more motivated than usual. It's rare to see such a lively atmosphere. It's even getting me excited. Lively isn't really the right word. It's more like excited over a trivial thing because of a new manager. That's nothing special to us. Be more understanding, Tefath. This is a lobotomy corporation. News is rare. Other than the usual word of someone's death, the employees need someone to talk about. Well, if it makes them more efficient at work for even for a short time, then yes, I'll be understanding. What I can't get is why they're so nosy about it all. Weren't you excited the first time a new manager came in as well? Well, yes, because it was the very first time. Still worth the excitement, even if it's not the first time to happen. Do you remember back then when we all made a bet over whether the manager could save an employee who was at 95 mental corruption? Of course I remember. I bet that he couldn't, and you placed your bet on them being saved. Yeah, though the employee died, unfortunately. I was so happy with my victory I insisted on keeping up our bets, even though the result always ended up the same. Right, but then you stopped making the bets at one point. Well, because you always lost. Winning wasn't fun anymore. I never bet without thinking it through, though. I always placed my hope in him, thinking maybe this time. It's a shame that you never got to win once. Well, maybe if we had an infinite time, I guess one day would come when my hopes would come true. What do you think, manager? I could have had your bet on it happening. I agree with you, manager. Perhaps the bet could have turned out differently if we had met sooner. Yeah. Managerial bullet that attaches a force field which absorbs red damage for a limited time will become available. White shield or black shield. Right. Confirm. Is something that I'm all done on? This is. Oh, I'm not. Now I am. Let's make sure. Okay, we get 2 stories. This doesn't have a story. Alright. Der Freischutz. This is a short one. The devil ultimately wished for despair, for despair wears down the mind and drains one's will to go forward. When one feels there's nothing left to go for, their soul falls down to hell, the devil's domain. This is why the devil finds it more entertaining to watch people fall to despair rather than to simply kill them. We describe it as selling one's soul to the devil. When a marksman received a gun from the devil proposed a childish contract. The last bullet would puncture the head of his beloved. The moment he heard that, he sought and shot all the people he loved. Then he told the devil, "This magical bullet can truly hit anyone, just like you say." With the last bullet gone for good, the hunter traveled to numerous worlds. Sometimes he helped those in need or fought evil, but it was done on impulse, not a gesture of goodwill or ideals. In one world, he was called a righteous hunter. In another, he was a blood-stained gunman. One day, the marksman realized the devil no longer followed him. He pondered why, then realized his soul had already fallen to hell from the beginning. The contract had already been fulfilled, so the devil had left. The marksman, now a devil himself, continued to pull the trigger to gather the souls of others, just as the devil said. The bullets will puncture anything you please, forever. Short but dark. Oh, that's a little bit of relieving. Now, let's make sure. Yep, this is a long one. A queen lives alone in the frosty winter forest. Like how every story starts, Kai was a child with a kind heart. When the shards of a mirror made by an evil fairy were scattered on everyone's heart, Kai began to see things he didn't want to see, or need to see. He left the small village he grew up in. In an unforgiving blizzard, Kai met the Snow Queen. He became curious of the world beyond his knowledge. He felt as though everything he knew amounted to so little. The snow palace he reached was so cold, but the Snow Queen's kiss froze his heart, and he couldn't feel the cold anymore. There was no joy in the palace, only the long winter night. Gerda was strong enough to remain unpierced by the mirror, and brave. Give me 1 second. All right, so we're gonna wrap this story, and then I do have to end stream. Before I was like, I'm not really. Now I do. Just something has come up. I do have to wrap the stream, but we are gonna finish reading the story first. So, I was at Gerda, I believe. Gerda was strong enough to remain unpierced by the mirror, and brave enough to go on a journey to rescue Kai. So she set off towards the Snow Palace. The journey was agonizing. Gerda was hurt and pained. Sometimes she cried. However, eventually, Gerda met Kai. Spring arrived with blossoming roses. Its warmth melted the Snow Queen's palace, and the peace of the mirror in Kai's heart evaporated without a trace. Then left, alone, all alone, the Snow Queen omitted. I remember the day we put her in the cryo coffin with our own hands. At some point, her joyous laughter was gone. She just cycled through laughing and crying, and eventually, she was found in a bathtub, soaked in red with her wrists cut. We did not believe in death. I will have her reconstructed from the machines I have detested for my entire life, but have become the only answer. She would have been disgusted by me for this, dying in that bathtub. However, we were far too down the road filled with remorse and regret to feel any sort of guilt. One day, it spoke to me. I remember you. You were a kind-hearted person. The moment I heard it, I was seized by the urge to destroy what I created with my own hands. Now, just for the sake of curiosity, I am going to begin the day just to see what the Snow Queen and the other one look like. That's the Snow Queen, and that... that's an abomination. Oh, these are my bullets. But, as I've said, I'm done with this game. Maybe I can be convinced to come back to it, but not for a while. And I do have to end here. So let's see who I can raid that I am following. Eeny, meeny, miny, moe, catch a twinkle by the toe. Da 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 da. Ba da ba da ba 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 da ba. We're gonna raid Riley, who has been live 41 hours, has 84 hours left on their birthday streamathon. Go show them some love and take care. Next week, we're going to do some Potato Man Seeks the Truth. I will definitely be more invested and hopefully more enjoying of that game. But right now, we're wrapping up here. Take care of yourselves.